What is up, everybody? It's Army Wolf Gaming, and we are back at it with a live stream. This one's not going to be too long. We're going to be doing some elite dungeons, a few other things, and just getting the grind done as quickly as possible. I don't even think I'll be able to complete the weekly with the amount of time I do have left to stream. I actually have to go out and go do something later. But with that being said, yeah, let's get started, dudes. Hopefully, I'll get either the ant one or well, it doesn't matter. Either one of these is fine as long as people know the mechs. But yeah, dude, we're definitely getting stuff going, to say the least. I'm just gonna run right by these guys. That's what I want. There we go, that's some good damage. Ah, they scared me. Freaking mutts. That's a good hit. Yeah, it's a Ravager healer as well, so you guys, it's gonna definitely be hammering out these mobs quickly. So it's not gonna be prioritized around a whole lot of DPS. The build has an insane amount of survivability. We got an Eye of Venedis in the party, so that's really nice. Anyway, other than that, I hope everybody's day is going well today. It's a nice day outside, so I figure why not, you know, at this point. Alright, get some poison on him. Get some charge hits on him. That's really gonna hurt him. He's done. Let's get out of here. We're almost through the dungeon already, so that's really nice. I think those two monks are gonna be the problem. So we deal with those guys, we'll be alright. We just got an Iron Point parry off. That means that the attack damage is going to be pretty damn good for the next few seconds. Alright, so far so good. This party seems to be knocking some really good DPS. Far not bad. Definitely get some good hits on him. Oh man, somebody is taking chunks out of this dude. I know it's the Eye of Venedis guy. Good hits, deflected. We got a good attack rotation going. Oh yeah, that was quick. Grab the chest quickly, and we're gonna rematch make again. One more time. Let's see if I can fight this guy. Oh, my contract rights are full. Oh shit. Hey, let's actually go back to Vienta. So we're gonna use a guild teleport. We're going to go back to Vienta. We're going to knock a shit ton of cooking contracts. See if that's how I'm going to do it. I did take a little break off this game for a while. Decided to play some Elden Ring and a few other games. I was in a negative with all my points and stuff, so I didn't really have a choice. I'm now knocking that out now, so yeah. Definitely going to be worth it. Let me just open my chat up. See what's going on here. Okay. I think everything sounds pretty good, so yeah. Let's see what our resistance good merchants has.
Just let me know.
I definitely would like to buy brilliant skill bucks. I always end up buying them over inheritance stones. Inheritance stones, I feel like I'm gonna regret if I don't get more of those though. But these books are like so expensive and so difficult to make that I just feel like I have to definitely just grab these. I'll grab one of these inheritance stones though. I'll grab one. I think grabbing one's gonna be smart. Okay, we got current contract rights 2, plus we have a few more, so let's see what we got, you know. Alright, you guys stand by. I'm about to knock a shit ton of cooking contracts. Alright, let's see what I want. Poultry stew I never get. Crab meat pie I usually have those around. Fried egg I usually have around. Korba, tender meat pie, vegetable stir fry is always around. Alright, we're about to knock a shit ton of contracts right now. That's one. These are, if you want to knock resistance contracts out quickly and get coins, contract coins quickly, you definitely want to be knocking cooking contracts. I say this every stream, every time I do this. I like to echo this again and again for anybody who might have missed it or doesn't know much about it. All right. I think we're missing one, but that's okay because cooking contracts normally give the food back, so that's what I really like about it. So you can keep cycling through with the food as much as you want, and it's really not a bad deal. And I'm just trying to knock as many contracts as I can. Fish steak I normally get back too. I normally get back vegetable stir fries, or I can make them. Crab meat pie seems to always be in my inventory, so does the bird egg custard, and so does those. See, I told you guys. I'm also going to be matchmaking while I do this. Yeah, as you guys can see, I started to grind off pretty intense today, so not really slowing down for anything or anybody. There's my resistance contracts. We're going to refresh again. We're down to 28. Out of 60, we're down to 28 already. I also have Da Vinci's favor, so that also helps significantly. All right, there you go. We got more over here. I think this is a good camera angle right here, honestly speaking. Alright, there we go. Oh, that bleed is definitely working her. Alright, we're cutting back through. Damn, I thought that was gonna kill the egg. For sure. I guess not. Definitely should have went for more of my mob style attack combo. Instead I went with my boss attack, my style attack combo, so it is what it is. There you go. That's some good damage. He's gone. I really wish they would give us better items for these dungeons, you know, for the boss drops instead of just like crystals and stuff. We don't really need polished crystals, man. We get so many of them throughout the world, and they're accessible throughout the game in each contract. Like, you don't really need them. We need more like weapon mastery tokens would be nice. Maybe they could throw in fortitude coins every time you defeat a boss, just to get the trade on lockstone system sped up a little bit so that newer players can catch up. I don't know, just a thought, man. A lot of ways they could do this, but choosing not to. Whatever. Now that Amazon Games has walked away from this company, I'm hoping they do a lot better with their decisions, you know? Ah, shit. There you go. There you go. We're working her good. Done. Fuck yeah, dude. In my chest. Dude, I'm hoping I get some skill cores in the middle of this. Damage wasn't bad, though. Not at all. Really enjoying the damage, really enjoying the time. We're good to go on that. We're going to go back to cooking contracts again. I want to knock all of them out, honestly, because I'm not really going to be playing this as often as I used to, sadly, you guys. Life's about to get very busy, and with life getting as busy as it's about to get, I got to knock all this shit out now while I got the time. Other than that, I hope everybody's day is going really good. My day's going all right so far. It's not the greatest day in the world, but it's a day. It's better than a, you know, it being a terrible day. So we're getting through. We're getting through, you know. Other than that, I just figured I'd knock these out now. Really wanted to. Funny, because I make fish steak in real life. And they're cut like exactly like that to an extent. I don't really thin them out. I just make them nice and thick, and I will air fry them or bake them. Usually I bake, but air frying is really good too. Air frying is also like just really good for you from what I'm seeing, you know. Alright. We're almost done with all the contracts. We got about 8 more contract rights left to go. And you guys are probably thinking, oh, save them for next week. Like, no, dude, because I'm not really going to be playing this like that. I'm like, they're going to naturally refill up. So here we go. So we just knocked 60 contract rights in like 2 minutes or less. Also going to matchmake for another elite dungeon. You know what game I want to give a try? I heavily want to give Final Fantasy XIV a try. Like, heavily. Really thinking about it. You know? I just don't know yet. I don't know if the monthly subscription's worth it. You know? I definitely need to talk to someone about it and see for myself if it's worth the monthly subscription, you know? Definitely for sure. I think we're about to fly off now. Alright, we're out of here. Nice. I think I am going to put my mob style build on right now. Just got to wait for my skills to cool down. A few seconds. There we go. I want to see how this performs with all the thunderclouds weakening, because it weakens endurance of enemies, and I can do AoEs with it, so might be kind of nice. Oh yeah, dude, what the fuck? No doubt. Here we go. Which is definitely thunderclouds now. It definitely significantly weakens the defense of these enemies. So you know what? I definitely got to go back and rework my builds. Revolve it more around thunderclouds, no doubt. Because thunderclouds weakens their defense by so much. There's also some passives I want to change too, but the Victor's morale is definitely going to stay. The reason is because it keeps my Dragon's Ascent proc because of the mana regen. And then if I can keep my Assassin's Instinct active as well for that additional mana regen, that'll really help me out. Yeah, you see now their defense is so low, you can just fry them relatively easily. My guy, what's up? Yo, what's good, Sif Hunter? How's everything, brother? How you been? I'm good, man. I'm just doing a quick grind before I go out later. Some things I gotta do, you know, things I gotta handle. Other than that, I'm not gonna be on too long. I'm actually getting off around like 6:37 my time. I've been good, just got off work. Hell yeah, we got the weekly reset that just happened, what, yesterday? Day before yesterday, 2 days ago? Just trying to knock out what I can. If I'm around and you're around by any chance, yeah, come through, man. I gotta burn a lot of tokes. As you can see up my upper right side, there's a lot of tokes I gotta burn. So trying to get that done. I'm gonna see how this fares against the boss. I wanna see how Thunderclouds will like be able to work this boss. And what I'm seeing so far, pretty damn good. Fucking stun locked right now. Oh my god, bro, what is going on? This is ridiculous. Jesus Christ, dude. Did you guys see that shit? Alright, we're back in another one. Try to knock these quick, man. Try to knock these super quick. There we go, we're right back in again. Yo, that's been happening to me before. It's annoying. Bro, I know, dude. It really is. Best part about Thunderclouds is that it actually, like, it actually weakens the defense so much, dude. You can hit these guys almost as hard as you can hit a dummy from the guild. That's another thing I failed to realize. I can't do much damage testing off the dummies anymore in the guild because they have zero defense. So certain attack combos that may work on the dummies fairly well may not work on regular enemies in the game. I've come to realize. Which that's a given. Obviously common sense for anybody who's been playing this game a while like me and you. But ultimately, I didn't really think about it, you know, until just like recently. You guys can see with all the thundercloud effects on it, they're just blasting right through these bosses. Not only that, the Eye of Venedis in the team is also freaking cooking everybody too. We got 342.7 mil. I've done 12 mil on the latest dungeon boss beetle. Nice, dude. Really? Good shit. You're back to Ravager, huh? From what you had told me? Yeah, with Ravager. Yeah, dude, it's insane. Ravager builds hit hard. They hit fast. And with all the Thundercloud abilities, bro, you can, like, just weaken an enemy's defense. If you really wanted to, you could Thundercloud out and then even try to find a way to work poison into it, too. I usually use the Thunderclouds with the Frenzy Sword Dance, and that's, like, what works for me. But you can see, like, with the Eye of Venedis and people being strong in this party, me debuffing these bosses, it gets even better. So I'm not going to lie. Very good chance sometime today I'm going to rework this entire build again, one more time. And I think we're going to get it right this time. We got another weekly reward. More Chaos Runes. One of them leveled up, max health. Oh, max health is actually really good. That's what I need. Melee heavy attack chance leveled up from 101 to 102. Yes, that's perfect. Alright, Thunderclouds, here we go. I have the attachment to where all my abilities do Thunderclouds, which is right here. So I can get an attack going, and then look, you see her defense is so fucking low, like he's smashing her for lowering the defense for the Thunderclouds. And with the Eye of Venedis in the party, that just makes it so much better. There it is, it's done. So yeah, dudes, I'm not gonna lie, if you're not running Thunderclouds on your Ravager, you guys may want to start on a real note, because I'm seeing a significant damage difference in how the build is hitting with the Thunderclouds ability. Because bosses do have pretty high defense. They do have high endurance. They have high defensive capabilities in general. So, hold on. I think we're just going to grab one of these, honestly. I know, they're waiting on me. Hold on. I usually hate being the guy waited on, but, alright, we're good. Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie, Ravager is insane. Really good class. One of my favorite class, it's my favorite class in the game, no doubt. I like the gauntlets a lot, because it reminds me of, like, a werewolf-style, like, class, but, like, I'm not gonna lie, dude, like, if I really had to pick, Ravager is going to forever be my baby. And you guys can see why. Look, his defense is already lowered. And I just Thunderclouded everybody because I have the Thunderclouds enhancement on it. You guys can see the Berserker is taking quite a bit of damage off of me. And that's because his defense is lowered, and then I can keep his defense lowered the whole time. Yeah, there we go. That guy is what we need. See, there you go. Yeah, dude, so even though on the attack dummy, it doesn't look like I'm doing a lot of damage because attack dummy already has 0 defense. Thunderclouds is a must on a build like this. I would highly recommend it. Look, watch, observe. I'm going to Thunderclouds the fuck out of this guy, right? Now he's got like maybe 15 Thundercloud stacks on him, maybe close to 20, right? Then I put the Fatal Stigma, removes the Thundercloud effect, and hits for big damage, right? I could just do it all over again because guess what? My cooldown speed's so insane. So then we go back, do Contagion again. There you go. So I'm not kidding. If you're not running Thunderclouds or at least Poison, you're doing yourself a great injustice on your Ravager. And if you're not running any passive abilities that are going to further decrease enemies' defense, you're also doing yourself a great injustice on this build. So keep that in mind when you're running a Ravager. Ravager's goal is to do as much damage, melee heavy attack chance, critical hit chance as possible, but if you can decrease enemy defense, why not? We got everybody, let's go. Alright, now I decrease his defense by quite a bit. What the fuck was that countdown for? That's interesting, I don't even know what that countdown was for. You guys can see like his defense is lowered All right, everybody's helping with the mechanics. That's nice. I like to see that in a party. You guys can see I'm still doing thundercloud attacks, even without frenzied, because it's the attachment right here makes all my weapons thundercloud effects. So if I'm doing damage with frost cleaving, anything like that, it keeps the thunderclouds active. So not gonna lie, I would highly recommend. What's up, Frank? How you been, bro? I see you back. Well, more so I'm back. Yeah, I took a little break off the game. Good to see you, man. Got another boss down. There we go. I'm in the negative. Still no skill course, by the way. Not even understanding. RNG is kind of fucked today for skill course, it seems like. Good to see you, Frank. It really is. We're going to quickly go to our sundries merchant. We're going to sell all the shit we don't need. I would love to lithograph it, but I'm not going to. Oh, did you? Yo, dude, Elden Ring, I'm actually, believe it or not, pretty fucking goated in Elden Ring. Like, Elden Ring is very, very good. Very good game. That was actually my first baby. That was actually my first, like, YouTube baby. Like, Elden Ring was my game. Like, then I found Throne of Liberty later. My boy Sirash put me on, and it was pretty nice. And we kind of went from there. Or Cyrax was his name. He used to go by a different name back in the day. It's my homie. Miss him. We haven't talked in a while. Sometimes when you don't play the same games and life is lifing, you'd be surprised, man. We also just got around 1,861 guild coins from those contracts. So we're probably going to get the seal key, and then we're going to buy the rest of these and see where it goes. There you go. We are sold out on all the weeklies for the week. Bro, yeah, I appreciate you lurking, though. You could have commented if you wanted to ask questions about it. I know practically everything there is to know about Elden Ring, you know. But I know that's not really y'all style of gaming, so I completely understand. Actually, I did get skill cores. Increases Earth Strike range by 3 meters, boosts his shot of victory, annihilation rate, Earth Strike, Contagion. You know, my question is, can I sell these? You know, that's the main thing. Can I sell these skill cores? No, I cannot. Can I seal them? Let's find out. But I feel like one of these are going to sell for really good. I cannot seal them either. So what are we going to do with these, boys? We're going to deconstruct them. Here we go. We now have 3. That gives us 24. That works us towards the box. We're going to try to get that Rubik's Ore box again. That fucking grind pissed me off, too. When I opened it, all I got was Slash Wave. I was like, are you kidding me? That's all I got from that. I was very upset. I'm not going to lie. Good to see everybody here, though. Like, mostly everybody here who keeps coming back. I appreciate y'all. As you guys can see, I got a few really good things that I want to be making. Still got to purify my grind in Nyx, so that's going to be something. Still got a bunch of stuff I got to do, too. Yeah, I kind of wish I wasn't going out today, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad that I am. I need a little bit of more outside time. The weather's not going to be beautiful forever, so I get it. Alright, we're going to open some of these chests. We're going to go matchmake for T2s while we're doing that. So we don't really got time to waste, so. And while we're doing that, we're going to definitely open some of these chests, get some fortitudes. Open some of these pouches that I guess I never got to open. Oh, I got a Queen Bellanir Soul Fragment from that. That's fucking lucky. That was really lucky. Nice. I got no chest out of 9 of those. That's so dog shit. Well, whatever. It's because that Queen Bellanir Fragment took it from me. Alright. And we're up to about 40k Abyssal Tokes, too. I'm not really hurting for Solent like that, so I'm not going to lie, we may even attempt Tum Gears Hollow again with the amount of Tokes I have. I knew it was going to be this one. I don't know why, but I had a feeling it was going to be this one. Something told me it was definitely going to be this one. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Why do you think I took a break, decided to go play Elden Ring? Because I wanted to let my shit stack up so when I live stream, I could just go on a bender, you know what I mean? I am going to live stream again when I get back, you guys. So if you guys are still around after I'm done with my event, feel free to come back in to the stream. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a late night one. Not super late night, but I'll probably start at around 9, 10 p.m. my time, which is Eastern U.S. So, for sure. I'm also really goated at going through this park. There was a lot of summer events back then that had like this, like something like this going on. And I never really get hit by those now. I'm going to go for the big boy down here. That's what I want. Yeah, give me that. Well, my Ravager has a lot of self-healing capabilities too, as you guys can see. So even when I'm poisoned, I can still stay alive as long as I'm hitting hard. Oh. But here's the problem, though. If I get reckless, fucking reckless, I can definitely still get folded. Poison is no joke. You know? So you guys got to be careful with that. But you guys can see, like, the Thunderclouds really brings down the defense of enemies. So Thunderclouds and Poison are probably going to be the two things you want to go for. Motherfucker, he just stun locked me. Well, I'm going to weaken this boss. I already aggroed most of them. There you go. We got Thunderclouds on practically every enemy in this dungeon. And now it's just dwindling his defense. And yeah, so just remember, you guys, if you're running a Ravager, you need Thunderclouds, man. I've made a lot of mistakes making build videos without mentioning that. I'm understanding now the error of my ways, and I'm understanding the error of my ways in a lot of things that I just do in life in general. So absolutely, we are all human. I think forgiving oneself for past decisions and being better than it is the way to go, and that's what I'm doing now by telling you guys about the Thunderclouds. So let's go. Guess everybody's ready. Let's go. We don't got time to stand around and wait and see who's going to tank it. It'll be me if it has to be. I'm just going to keep that Thunderclouds going, though. You guys can even see, like, his health's going down a little faster because of the Thunderclouds. Because what Thunderclouds will do is it will destroy their defense and their endurance. Please tell me he knows the mechanics. Yes, he does know the mechanics. What are you doing? Come here. Come here. There you go. And that guy's fucking fried. Alright. Get the Thunderclouds back on him. Because my frenzy sword dance also does Thunderclouds too. So with that weapon buff on top of everything else, I could really like keep his defense down. And it may not seem like we're doing a lot of damage, but we actually are. This guy just has a lot of fucking health. You know what I mean? Yeah, I should have dodged out that poison. And that too. We got a good healer though. We got a really good healer. What is this guy doing? This Yin the only one? Bro, he's bad news. Honestly, guys like him, I would boot them from the party, honestly speaking. It's like they're not going to listen to the mechanics and stuff, of course, or just they're going to do their own thing. They can just head out. You know what I mean? Because it'll cost the whole party time. It'll cost the whole party, resources. Like, I don't play that when it comes down to that. Like, if you're going to sit here and make this battle harder than it needs to be, you can go. You know what I mean? Especially if you're not even actively trying. Like, dude has not moved at all. Like, he doesn't try to dodge. He doesn't try to do anything. Now, don't get me wrong. The reason I'm not dodging is because of my self-healing capabilities, and I have confidence in that will keep me alive along with the healer, being we got a good healer this time. But that guy don't even got that. So, like, his efforts are futile for I don't know what reason. That's another heal. That's another heal. That's Murderous Draw. Thunderclouds to keep his defense down. Fuck. I'm definitely going to die. That healer just saved my whole ass. This healer is the goated, man. This healer is goated. If it wasn't for that healer, I definitely died. The only way my build can heal is if I keep attacking, so... You guys can see his poison is pretty lethal, so he's hitting a K a second. It lasts for like 10 seconds, so... Probably more than that, honestly. I haven't really paid attention to his poison numbers, to be honest. We got him. Damn, dude, that was a fight. I ain't gonna lie. That healer, goated. Yo. I guess everybody's leaving. I'm gonna do another epic. What's up, Grey Knight? How's everything, brother? I gotta go rework my Ravager build. I kind of realized where I went wrong. I went wrong in a lot of things with this build, actually. We're gonna really quickly just cancel the matchmaking. I actually want to rework my moveset quite a bit, and we're gonna go from there. You guys can just give me one moment. Go right through here, right through here. Great, it's good to see you. Yeah, bro. Oh my God, Grey Knight, that shit happened to me last week. Bro, I almost quit. I literally took a break off this game. Went right back to Elden Ring for like 3 fucking days because of that. No, I'm not. Oh my God, I'm not kidding with you. I was pissed. Because I was trying to get the waves, skill core, right? And bro, they really fucked me with that shit, dude. Because Because like the waves one is so good. I know you can hit slash wave up to 9 times, and it comes back so quickly. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, they fucked us on that one, man. They fucked the pooch hard on that one. To be honest with y'all. I was just sitting here like, this cannot fucking be real life. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bro, don't get me started. Don't. Do not. Don't even do it. Because, bro, I was pissed. You don't know. You have no idea how mad I was. I was very, very, very upset. I was not having it that day. That day, I was not fucking having it. I was upset beyond what words can describe. I was very upset. I just told myself, like, why the fuck would they do that? You know what I mean? Like, straight up, I was so pissed. I was like, what was the point of, you know what I mean? What was the point of having us spend all that if that's how they were going to do us? You know what I mean? So believe me. Yeah, dude, they only gave me Slash Wave 2. Mind you, it was 90 cores. I'm like, bro, I get more out of the lower level one than I do off the higher level one. Bro, it was sad, bro. It was sad fucking news. I was sitting here like, yo, this cannot be for real. I was very upset. I was actually very, very upset. So I'm right there with you. I get exactly what you're saying. More than you fucking know. Believe me. Believe me. I know exactly what you're talking about. I had to sit here and I had to really question, why am I still playing this fucking game? Like, straight up, I was upset. I couldn't believe how they did us like that. I was just like, all right, dude, like, that's how y'all want to play it. Now the fucking rest of the player base is going to go with me. Like, they better even be lucky I'm still streaming this game after they did me like that, because I was pissed, bro. I ain't going to lie. I was very, very, very upset. So I'm right there with you, bro. I get exactly what you're saying. You know? I get exactly what you're saying. But yeah, dude, that's what happened to me too, and I was not happy at all with how they did that. Just wasn't a good deal. I think that was a real big flop that they hit us with, and I think ultimately, with how they're doing things in this game, it's only a matter of time before the player base just decided to say fuck it and be done with it. You know what I mean? So, good fucking job, NCSoft, you know, on really shitting on people's time and effort in this game with those Rubik's boxes. Like, in my honest opinion, if they're going to make skill cores so hard to fucking get, right, at least make it guarantee I get gravity or waves. Like, one of the two. And I know that's probably a lot to ask for, being that they're both overpowered skills, but yeah. Dude, like, make it one or the other. Fuck a guaranteed slash wave. Put the slash wave on the 40, 50 ones for the resin cores, and then make it, you either get gravity or you get waves if once soon as you get it, just so people can fucking have the shit. Like, bro, to the fact that you chance it and you only get slash wave as a guarantee, that's fucking bogus. That is some real bogus shit. And yes, I am gonna say that. That's some real fucking bogus shit, in my opinion. So I'm right there with you. Right there fucking with you. You know? I just think that, they shouldn't be doing us like that, and they fucking are. So, I really don't know what to say about that other than, yeah, they need to get their head out their ass with that one. Because that was some wild shit they did to us that day. You know? And it's like, normally I don't ever talk shit about devs unless the devs truly deserve it. Like, some people just cry about everything. But I'm gonna be honest with you, this is just one of those things that we're not crying. Like this is a big deal. You know what I mean? Like you're really gonna sit here and sell us short, you know, on something that is 100% definitely deserved for a player base who has kept this fucking game going for God knows how long. You know what I mean? So it's like you're gonna really sit here. You're gonna really sit here and do us like that, and we're the guys keeping your fucking game alive. You know what I mean? Like to me, a dev should get smacked across their face full force with repercussions. You know what I mean? Honestly, because that's just ridiculous. You know. I just want to see it. Decreases poison thundercloud's duration by 30.5%, poison damage over time by 11%. Well, I don't really need the duration because I already used the, what's it called? Disability. I'm going to use Cold Warrior. I use Contagion, and it removes all the thundercloud effects. When the effect ends, deal 409 increases damage against the target. That's applied. Increases damage against the caster. It's applied with poison thunderclouds. I believe 7.7% ignores the target's spot chance. Applies first signal to 49. For me, when the fail stigma effect ends, the transfer fail stigma do. Oh shit! So you want to know something crazy? Actually, we're gonna need this because fatal stigma doesn't remove the thundercloud effects. So we actually kind of want that there. Victor's morale for the Dragon's Ascent. I know a lot of people are probably thinking, why run Victor's morale? Like, I'm telling you, there's just reasons why I run it, dude. Thundercloud's effect. This decreases their defense by 152, so we definitely want that for the boss build. I just realized I don't have Vital Force here, so I have to remove something. Vital Force is actually where I get most of my damage from, so... I think I am going to just take this out. And I think even though I want to decrease the defense, I like that the Thunderclouds kind of stays. So we're just going to do this instead. And that is what I believe is going to be the attack pattern. He says, I mean, at least 2 cores. I mean, we got this for no reason. At least give that percent on there. Yeah, bro. I mean, it should be a guaranteed gravity or slash waves if you're going to, like... work that hard to get that, because it's either that or what you could do is, if it's not a guarantee, at least give us the ability to get more skill cores and get more skill resins. Like every time we kill a boss, all right, here's an example. You kill a boss in a dungeon, you should be a guaranteed 2 skill cores, and if you kill a main boss, you should be guaranteed 4 skill cores, like, you know, like skill resins. You know what I mean? Well, they should even put a, besides fortitude, you should also put in the chest, you can a chance to get skill resins. If you do that, then it wouldn't be too bad when we get the Rubik's Core chest and we don't get anything, because we're like, all right, well, maybe next week we should have it by then, because we'll have a reoccurring, you know, ability to where we're able to, you know what I mean? Like we're able to get our shit going. But no, dude, that's not how they're doing shit, and it's crazy. It's really fucking crazy. And I really can't help but feel like they're killing the game on purpose, because that's what it fucking feels like. It feels like they are killing this game on purpose. Something's just off about it, you know. And I think that that's the theory I'm coming to on this, on all this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really starting to believe that they're doing shit on purpose. And if they are, that's really shitty, and they shouldn't, but they are. You know what I mean? So I don't know, dude. I'm right there with you. I kind of really don't want to play this game much anymore if they're going to continue with what they're doing. I stream this game at this point for you guys. I don't really do this game for no other reason other than I do this for you guys, because this game's getting me to the point where it's wasting my time. They're fucking over the player base constantly. I feel like we shouldn't have to be dealing with that, but we are. And they're making this grind way too extensive. And it's getting to a point where if that's how things are going to be, we shouldn't be playing this game anymore. We should move on to something like if they're going to be fucking us the way that they're fucking us, right? There's Final Fantasy 14, and even though that monthly subscription is expensive, I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. Each day, that game's looking better and better. Each day, that game is looking better and better to fuck around with. You know what I mean? Honestly speaking. That's just how I'm seeing it right now. Maybe somebody can convince me otherwise. But that's how it's looking to me. You know what I mean? That is how it's looking to me. So, I don't know where I'm going to be at with this game. How much longer I'm going to tolerate the bullshit of this game if they're going to keep the RNG that low. But something needs to change. And something needs to change, like, right away. Because, if not, bros, I think this game is cooked. Honestly. I think this game is cooked. Maybe Charging Slash, Will Breaker, because we already got all the debuffs from this. Charging Slash actually gives us a lot of damage, so maybe we should do Precision Dash instead. Precision Dash, Will Breaker, slashing directly into Death Blow. And then we're going to do Devastating Smash directly into Frost Cleaving, directly into Stun. There you go. You're definitely saying something, and I'm going to be right there. I think it will be 1 or 2 months before they start changing percent on things. Max 3 months if they still have players by then. I'm going to be honest. They need to, like, just do a rework. This team needs to do a serious rework. A lot needs to be changed. I feel as though they are not doing themselves a great justice by making the percentages as low as they have been making it. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's only going to be so long before people decide that they're walking away from this game and it is done. Now, in my opinion, I think, like, in my honest opinion, I really think that they should 100% rework a lot of shit. I think we should definitely stop spending microtransactions on this game because I think they're doing this on purpose to milk as much money from us as they possibly can so that they can put it towards their next project. And I don't think things are going to get better in this game. I think they are just biding their time, seeing how much they can get out the player base. And I know that sounds really bad, but y'all need to hear me out because I'm a guy who's been playing this game 3 weeks after it came out. I've been playing it ever since, on and off. I think if it's anybody who knows what they're talking about, it would probably be this guy. You know what I mean? Now, once again, the way that I'm seeing it is they are keeping the stats and buffs on these builds higher up and really, really strong for now, so people can buy it. Like, all right, I'm gonna give you guys an example. This got to be like maybe one of the most viable theories you got, right? You guys could tell me whatever you want. I don't think I'm in the wrong in this, right? So here's what's gonna happen, right? Actually, I like that cooldown speed there. So here's what's gonna happen, right? They're keeping the Eye of Ventus strong so that when everybody buys it, right? People are gonna buy it, right? Um, they're going to nerf it into the ground. Okay, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna nerf it into the ground, and then they're going to have you buy something new. That's going to be the new meta, and they're gonna keep doing that until the game is completely dead. And then they're gonna take the money, bank it, put it towards whatever new project they're gonna put it towards, and then they're gonna shut down the servers. That's what I see happening. People can tell me different. People can tell me no, there's no way they would do that. Yeah, they fucking would. Okay? I wouldn't put it past this game company at all to do some shit like that, because they would. Um and I'm just really hoping that people open their eyes and realize that is indeed the case, you know? So I don't know, dude. That's kind of where I'm at with everything. That's what I'm seeing so far. I'm hoping that they turn it around. Don't think that they are. I think this is how things are always going to be. And I don't normally bash games unless we have abusive devs like the ones that run this game. So, y'all can sit here and tell me I'm wrong. Y'all can sit here and tell me whatever y'all want to tell me in the aspects of that. But I'm not wrong on what I'm saying. I don't believe I am. I just don't believe I am. I think this is how they're going to run their show, and I think this is how things are going to be, and I think that's how they want it to be. So it's a sad case. It sucks, but it is true. All right. So take with that information what you will, but that's how they want to run this show, and we're gonna see what happens. We are gonna see what happens, you guys. Because if I'm proven wrong, and by any chance they do turn this shit around, I'm not gonna lie, that'd be a fucking miracle. I think that'd be pretty dope. But we'll see. Anyway, other than that, I'm doing this while the fuck I'm trying to figure out this attack pattern. Like this shit right here, man. It's got me fucking thinking, trying to fucking figure some shit out here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys think I'm dragging it. Let me know if you guys think that I'm tripping out on this, because I'm gonna be honest, I really don't believe I am. Honestly, I don't think I'm tripping out. I think everything that I'm saying is pretty spot on. I feel like it makes a lot of sense, you know? So, yeah. That's the shitty truth behind it all. Where is my ascending slash? Oh yeah, right here, charging slash. That's what I got right here. Let me do charging slash to this, because that'll give me the damage boost. Trying to figure this shit out, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to really get something going here. Because I'm realizing something really important about each of my builds. I'm realizing I want to reset these sets. And we're going to start with this set. You guys are probably wondering why I keep resetting, but I like this game, man. This game had a lot of potential. The problem is they're greedy. They're fucking greedy. And it seems like that's where it is everywhere you go with every MMORPG. They just want money. Because they're thinking, people are going to say, well, how the server's going to stay up? I don't know. Sell cosmetics. Sell monthly subscriptions, you know? Make deals. Hey, if you pay $100 plus tax, you can play the game for a whole year. Fantastic. It's a good deal, right? What if you have 1,000 players who want to play your game? You have $105, right? Hear me out. $105 times 1,000. That puts you at roughly, because $105 times 1,000, yeah, puts you roughly around $105,000 you're making off a player base. At least that's what I'm seeing here on my calculator. Let me just double check that one more time. $105 times 1,000. Yeah, you just made $105,000 off your game, off of just 1,000 people, right? Then what you do is put your cosmetics in. Sell a cosmetic pack, $20. What if you had 20 times 1,000? You just made another $20,000 off those thousands people to keep your servers up. So now you're looking at $125,000 made off of just 1,000 people off your game, okay? And that's a reoccurring payment, because now you keep releasing new cosmetics off these 1,000 people. You made $125,000 just that year off of 1,000 people. If those people decide to walk away, you still made $125,000. Now, what happens if your game, you put $105 for a yearly subscription, and you get 10,000 people who want to play your game? You just made $1 million. You made over $1 million. You made $1 million. Yo, you just made $1 million. And then you put $20 times 10,000, another 200,000. So you made about 1.2 fucking mil off of 10,000 people on your game. That, like, what are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here, NCSoft? You know what I mean? Like, they could be making fucking bank right now if they would take this idea. $105 yearly fucking subscription, 1 year, and then put everything in the game. Fuck this whole locking it behind an arch boss or whaling the fucking, fuck the auction house. Get rid of the auction house completely. Just get rid of it, right? So nobody's paying to win. All right, put the fucking time in, put the XP, do rebalancing issues with classes, right? Do the mathematical equations for that. I know they got more than enough Koreans to fucking do mathematical equations. I know they have more than enough Americans to do the fucking same, right? Both great minds mesh together, right? You can rebalance builds, release cosmetics that are around $20, release packs. Fuck, release XP packs. Okay, you wanna do the pay to win shit? Release XP packs. Hey, if you buy this XP pack in the game, it'll help you level up a little bit faster. You can get closer to the end game. $25 for this XP pack. Now, what if 10,000 people, see, I'm going to keep doing this. 10,000 people want to buy an XP pack for 25 bucks. That's another $250,000. Plus another $250,000 from the cosmetics. Plus the $1 million you made off these 10,000 people for the fucking yearly subscription. Bruh, you're banking. Your game will never go under. The game will never go under. The game will never fucking die. Like, but nope. Corporations got to be greedy. They don't want to make just $1 million or $2 million off the game. They want to make millions upon billions off of a fucking game, dude. It's a monopoly, man. Exactly what this fucking game is. Same thing with Black Desert. Same exact shit, dude. It seems like Korean games are extremely predatory in the MMORPG market, and it fucking shows. And anybody can sit here and tell me different, try to defend this game, or defend the devs. No, homie, I'm not stupid. I know what I fucking see. You know what I mean? Neither is the rest of the player base. You know? I think it's just a matter of what we're going to tolerate and what we're not. We love the game so much, we put so much time into the fucking game, it's like we can't just walk away, right? And they fucking know that shit too. So, you know what I mean, you guys? So, thanks for coming to my fucking TED Talk. Hopefully you guys enjoyed everything you fucking heard, because on this realest real shit, I said what I said. I'm not taking it back. Fuck that. I know I know exactly what the fuck was. I know exactly what the fuck it is, man. I know exactly what it is, and it's just a sad case. And I hope that in the near future, uh, MMORPGs do change for the better. But I don't see an end in sight as long as there are whales fucking paying for their game. I don't see an end for this in sight anytime soon, which is another reason why I don't PvP. People ask me, why do I not PvP? Because it's whale dominated. Why would I PvP and throw myself in a situation where a dude paid $2,000 to $3,000 on his account, and now he's better than me in every way. He doesn't even have to have skills. He's just better than me because he paid more money. That's where the greed aspect comes into play. That's where everything starts to line up. Now you got to sit here and you got to question, right? What the fuck did you sign up for? What did you get yourself into? You know what I mean? So yeah, people can put it whichever way they want, but this is the reality of the game that we play. So if you are going to play this, do not play this to be the best. It's not going to happen unless you're dumping loads of money from your bank account into this game. Okay? And if you are willing to do PvP, you better be fucking ready to spend money on this game, because that's exactly what you're going to have to do to keep up with a lot of this player base. Okay? So, you've been warned. I have warned you all. I hope the warning does not go in one ear and out the other. I hope everybody understands that where I'm coming from, I'm not trying to be bitter about it, but there is a level of bitterness here, and a lot of what I'm saying is very fucking true. And if people don't believe so, I really think they need to get a reality check and really evaluate what I'm saying, because I'm not saying this out of malicious intent. What I'm saying is not untrue. What I'm saying is very fucking true. So, take with that what you will, and figure out what kind of reality you want to live. Do you want to live in a delusion, or do you want to live in the reality that we're supposed to be living in, which is this company is greedy as fuck, and they are going to do whatever it takes to get our fucking money. So, that's the reality I see. So, if you're going to play this game because you enjoy playing this game. Play this game because you like the gameplay. Don't read too deep into it. You're only going to hurt yourself at the end when you realize the truth. So, Grey Knight, it's extremely unfortunate what has happened to you, because it's happened to me last week as well. But this is indeed what we signed up for. This is what we signed up for when we chose this fucking game. When we chose these predatory devs. This is what we signed up for. So I'm sorry, brother. I'm really sorry you had to go through that. I really, truly am. I feel your pain more than you know, because it just happened to me last week. Am I going for another resin box today? I don't have enough for even a resin box right now. I don't. There's no way in hell I'm going to be able to get it. I'm going to try. But I don't think I'm going to be able to get a resin box, brother. Sadly. I don't think it's in the cards for me. I don't think it's going to happen for me. Sadly. You know? That is okay. We got Gaia Crash. Alright, we got this damage. This is this damage. This is this damage. Yeah, this is looking really good, by the way, you guys. I like this attack pattern. Sorry I brought everybody's mood down with that reality check. I apologize for anybody. Yeah. I just, of course, Grey Knight, listen, I want to tell you guys something. When I say something, I don't fucking speak about it because I'm just speaking about it, okay? When I speak about shit, it's because I have observed this. You know? I've observed, like, the reality of things, right? Like, I could sit here, Like, we could sit here and say that's not the case, but come on, boys. We all know that's the case. You know? I just did the mathematical calculations for you on how greedy this company is. The fact that everything's locked behind microtransactions, and that's another thing. The Abyssal Toke system, get that fucking shit out of here. Okay? Get that shit out of here. Replace that shit with skill core resins. Replace that shit with anything else. There should not even be an Abyssal Toke system in play. Alright? Now, I understand that if the Abyssal Toke system is removed, there are going to be players who never get off this game, and they're going to break the fuck out of this game. Understood. But guess what? You can't pay to win no more. If they went with the system that I'm talking about now, right? You can't fucking pay to win no more, right? So guess what? Yeah, you're going to have to put that time in. You want to keep up? Grind the fucking game. Easy. That's it. Oh my God. See, Frank even said it. Come on. Just grind the fucking game. Don't fucking be lazy. You don't have the time? Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. Maybe you shouldn't be playing this game then. Let's fucking be real here. Maybe you shouldn't be playing this game then. You don't have the time? Maybe this isn't the game for you. Take your ass on. Find something that's a little more time manageable then. Because we're not here to fucking play around and fuck around when it comes down to the grind. This is one of those games where you got to put your time and energy into, okay? And ultimately speaking, yes, a lot of people are not going to like what I have to say. Not that I really give a fuck. But what I'm saying is the truth. What I'm saying is the truth, okay? And it needs to be said. It needed to be heard, okay? And ultimately, does it really suck that this is what NCSoft decided to do? Abso-fucking-lutely. It blows dick. Hardcore dick. You know what I mean? But ultimately speaking, you know, if they were to take the alterations that I had, okay, and apply it to a monthly subscription like Final Fantasy XIV, okay, I can promise you guys, with everything in me, things will be way different in this game, okay? I think our player base will feel a lot more appreciated. People will want to come back to play this game and grind, okay? They will want to come back. This game will stay very much alive. Corporations will still making bank. Why the fuck you think Final Fantasy XIV servers has been open for so long? Because of monthly subscriptions. 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year. Why do you think everybody loves that game? Great storytelling. Yeah, the gameplay versus this game could probably never compare. This game has way better gameplay. Let's be honest here. It does. It fucking does. But let's put it into perspective real quick, right? Yes, it has way better gameplay, way better everything, right? In the aspects of like classes and versatility, absolutely. This game wins. No doubt. But here's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to say it again. Here's what I'm going to tell you. This corporation is greedy. That's why this game is dying, all right? And because of their greed, this game's not going to last any longer than what it is. It's a sad reality of everything, and that is how it's going to go. So, I think that Korea, that's right, NCSoft, because I know you're a Korean company, can really take some fucking steps from your homies across the way in Japan, all right? And start figuring out what the fuck you need to do to save your games, or at least make your games worth playing, because this ain't it, Chief. This ain't it. So, just saying, bro. And I'm not trying to throw blows at a specific ethnic race or anything like that, because that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, your boys across the way in Japan got it more figured out than you, Korea. And you need to get your fucking shit together. Get your fucking head out your ass. You need to stop being greedy. It's already, like I'm just going to put into perspective. Not a political person at all. Don't believe in politics. Don't believe in religion. Don't give a fuck about any of that shit. I can give two fucks. I got my own opinion on both, and there's reasons why I don't believe in any of it. So I am going to tell you guys this, right? Our American dollars pay a lot more than the fucking Korean dollars do. A lot more, okay? Our currency has way higher volume. So I don't know why the fuck Korea is so greedy for our money, all right? When at the end of the day, they're already getting most of their player base from the American servers. Okay? I'm going to tell you something. I got Korean friends. A lot of them don't know what this game is. They never really heard of it. This is a primarily... This is a predator... Look, I'm just going to say it. This is a predatory game that primarily targets the American populace, man. Y'all can say it whichever way you want. But if you don't fucking believe me, go ask Koreans from Korea if they know about this game. And I bet money they're going to tell you no. Very good chance they're going to tell you no. And it's only going to prove my point right. So, this game was primarily targeted for the Western audience. Not just Americans, but just in general, the Western audience. And it fucking shows, dude. So, something needs to change. They don't need to be grabbing that much money off of us. Our currency is already so much more than their currency is. Like, they don't need to be so fucking greedy. And yet they are. So, I said what I fucking said. And I'm not going to take it back. Because that's exactly what's happening here. Alright? Now that I got all that off my chest, let's test the damage. Oh yeah. And then with that debuff, I can go right back into the combo. Stun. Right back over. Proc that heavy attack chance. Go back through again. Okay, I see where there's one thing wrong with the combo already, though. Like I said, it doesn't look like it's doing much to the dummies. Only at 2 mil. You guys are probably thinking, oh, that's not a lot of damage. But you guys are wrong. The dummies have 0 defense. So the dummies will only pick off based off of how fast you're hitting them. So, bam, hit. Bam, debuff, right? Go right into Contagion, and then we're good. Same thing with mobs, right? Throw this in. Switch this out. The AoE is really nice for this, but I already have AoE from Contagion, so... And I don't really care for the AoE for this, so if I wanted to, just throw the AoE right into Cruel Smite. There you go. Now we have a build. And to show you guys how strong it is, I'm actually going to take it right into an Elite Dungeon right now and show you guys how much damage it does. Yeah, but that's the harsh reality of everything, you guys. I'm going to be honest, it is, and it sucks that this is how they design their games. I really wish shit was different. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah. So this is why I am heavily considering playing Final Fantasy XIV over this game and kind of just being done with this game, because I just don't think that our time and our efforts are appreciated, and I think the company has become too greedy. And from what I was told from the past, this isn't the first time they do this with their games. This company has been known to do this shit for a long time. I don't know what other games NCSoft has, but yes, this is just a known thing they do. So it is what it is. It's unfortunate, but this is the game we chose. And yeah, if I wanted to, I can grab one of these. I'm not going to grab one of these, but I can preview the chest for you guys if you guys want. This will come Skill Core Flash, Skill Core Fracture, and Slash Waves guaranteed. In my opinion, what I'm looking for is... Yeah, same. I really do want it as well. Also, no brain, 2 buttons for my PvE. That ass, though. Can't even tell me I'm with that ass. I'm with you on that. We are going to do something real quick, though. I do have my, hold on. I do have my, before we do this, I do have my, 9 lives set. Oh yeah, but I gotta change those daggers. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, let's see what the damage output's gonna look like now. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a lot fucking more. Oh yeah, look at that. See that shit, dudes?
They call this place
and this is like a attack combo I was thinking about for some time.
It's basically a living golem that can move on its own. They say there are machines inside the door. As for me, I think I'm gonna leave now.
Okay, I dodged that shit narrowly. You guys can see his health is going down quickly because of the thunderclouds. His defense is practically gone, so he's gone too, see? So that's what I'm saying. Don't be deceived by the dummies in the guild hall. I've come to realize, once again, they have no defense. So if you really want to test your builds, you probably want to test your builds on real enemies who actually have defense. Bosses in the secret dungeons, shit like that is probably what you want to be testing your builds on. No doubt. Because you guys can clearly see my damage output is a lot more higher. Their defense is a lot more lower. I thought this guy was going to do that stone breath. This guy definitely usually always does it. I'm actually really surprised. Unless they slow down on it. Because I noticed every enemy, like every single enemy was doing it for a while. Could just be RNG, man. Fuck, stoned me. Oh my god. Alright, there we go.
Alert. Alert. Intruder detected. Activating security measures.
Oh yeah, his defense is gone. He's gone. You guys see what I'm saying, right? With the thunderclouds, it goes hard, dude. And then if you got players stronger than you, those thunderclouds also applies to their attack power as well. Alright, and then let this one hit. Because it's a numbers game, you gotta let them hit it in the order you need to hit it so it won't shock you. I just realized we're also doing that without Sterilite too. This guy's defense is also super low. Shit. Dude, I'm constantly debuffing him too. And enemies that I thundercloud and debuff, I also have it to where their defense goes down by about 152 when they're thundercloud or poisoned. That's a good way to go. Done. Hell yeah, now that I got the thunderclouds in my build, this shit's really going along nice. I'm liking how it's moving so far, you know? Get those thunderclouds back to active again. There you go. Dude, somebody's really strong on our team. Prone, done. Now we're on Felinax. They got listed for 30k loose and they're smoking a horse's ass. That ass, dude.
Felinex's cradle unlocked. Felinax activated.
Dude, I'm just saying, because the wave core is so hard to get because it's 90 core resins per. And the thing is, if you revolve the build, oh, somebody's left out. Oh well. I mean, well, I wouldn't say oh well. I mean, if they start making their way over, we're good to go. But I don't think they're gonna be here. Yeah, dude left. Watch me be on crowd control. I'm always on crowd control. Oh shit, I'm not this time. Also, my willpower also allows the party to be buffed as well, so I'm gonna let these guys figure this out. I already know what to do. They're gonna let it hit from this way, so he's gonna fall back this way. A lot of people feel like it's not useful to do it. Bam. There you go. Like, they rather just wait for it to kind of like burn out, and that's how they want to do it most of the time. My opinion, I feel like it's a waste of time, but it is what it is, you know? He's getting fried right now, I'm not gonna lie. And with my willpower constantly proccing, right, it'll keep them weakened. I just gotta keep those thunderclouds coming in. Oh, I'm crowd control now. Pretty good at crowd control when it counts. Nice. I gotta go this way. funny, I fucking blocked that for him. He's done. It wasn't my smoothest Felinax run, but it's going well. Done. All right. We got another weekly done. Oh yeah, boys. Oh yeah. Alright. I think it's weird how it keeps making me leave those dungeons and then it cancels my matchmaking. Anyway, we're going to try to burn as many tokes as we can. Try to see if we can get more skill cores, I'm not going to lie. We also have enough trade unlock stones for me to finally equip my 9 live set. Alright, this is my 9 live set. Now I fucking made a mistake and I traded out that top area on the gaunts. That was supposed to be attack speed. So I can change it now. This time I got my attack speed. And we're gonna level it up. That's another thing, making this grind as extensive as it is, and then fucking releasing new products right after to just shit on you. Be like, hey, guess what? We got new stuff, you gotta grind now. Gee, thanks. I didn't even get to finish my last grind on my other set, you know what I mean? Shit's fucking crazy to me. And this should be 50 unlock stones, not 100, just to fucking change your shit. But you know what, dude? They're gonna do what the fuck they want, man. And that's why I'm just kind of like, whatever, dude. That's why a lot of the player base are bitter, man. A lot of the player base are really bitter. And who to fucking blame us? Who could blame us? Alright, anyway. I hope everybody's day is going good, though. I hope the grind for you guys in Throne is going good. Ooh, blue crystal. I wish you can craft the Waves core. This is it. The Rubric's flower, 52 out of 90. There's no fucking way in hell I'm gonna get 90 tonight. There is no way in hell. As much as it's wishful thinking, right? This is what Grey Knight was talking about earlier. This. So we get rear strikes with Waves. Oh shit, dude. Ravager, my Ravager build would be insane. Or dropped by a boss. Yeah, that'd be nice too. And this is what we're looking for. That and rear strikes. When hitting a target with Great Sword mobility skills applies the back of attack effect to all attacks, increase all species damage boost by 200 for 3 seconds. That would go absolutely insane in the right circumstances.
Here's what we have in stock.
Alright, let's get this going. Get our Sterilite back on.
Got a mountain of contracts. Rain can't stop us.
That's right. I'm Agatha, the Vienta Village contract coin merchant.
Dude, this shit would go so well for my build right now, but I don't have any kind of traits on it. If I had like attack speed, critical chance, heavy attack chance, the whole 9, it would go crazy.
Fresh cooking ingredients.
Alright, I'm gonna go right. Damn. Still fighting over here. Dude's got fried. But yeah, I'm running the 9 live set right now. If you guys want to see how it plays out. You guys can see it's not as strong as my other set, but I'm just showcasing it to you guys to show you guys just like how the 9 live set operates. I'll definitely get a lot more heals because I'm going to have a lot more crits, but I don't think it's nowhere near as good as my 2-piece Bruce Slayer. But that's just my opinion. It does have the potential to be stronger, though. It's just not stronger yet. I'm gonna go for the Frost Ironclad Beetle this time. Oh, motherfucker. I saw that fucking target on me. Ooh, that was a good hit, actually. Maybe my 9 live set is stronger now. Let's see what the damage is going to be on the boss. We'll know for sure. And damage meter won't reset either. Why would... Oh, okay. Okay, I thought they left that dude out. I was about to be upset. Okay, 197, that's not terrible. I don't know, 9 life set could be stronger now. I did get the attack speed up, so that's good. 138, let's go. So the good news is, because I keep constantly getting crits, I can keep healing. There we go. Somebody died. shit. I don't know what that means. Yeah, nowadays a lot of Hispanic people play this shit too now. What is it? It always seems to be the case with dying games, I notice. You always get your freaking, you'll get your Hispanic audience trickling through throughout the end days of this game. There we go. Iron Point parry puts him in shot. I'm about to get a shit ton of fucking heavy attacks, man. %. It's more popular on console than PC. Yeah. Dude, so the 9 live set you guys can see is like not bad. You know what I mean? It's not bad, you know? I think my healing's a lot more with the 9 live set, in my opinion. Done. All right. We got 49.8k Abyssal Tokes so far. Damn, pretty good. Right back to it. Like we never left. There we go. So this set versus, I'll show you guys right now, versus my Ravager set. I'm going to show you guys the difference in damage now. That's what I'm saying. Your T2 sets, your T3 stuff is still pretty damn good. Now watch this. You guys see there's a damage difference, right? I'm hitting a lot more of my 2-piece Brute Slayer and my 2-piece Veil Concord. That's because my 2-piece Veil Concord gives me 14% heavy damage attack, so just a way better deal. Oh, they just looted that guy. Alright. Yeah, you guys can see I cleared that a lot faster. There we go, break the ice. Finally, everybody who knows the mechanics, dude. Holy shit. Look, 203. Overall, this two-piece set is way stronger than the 9 lives. I proved that to y'all, so don't be in a rush to really get the higher level armor sets until your watermark's like up there. And once your watermark here is like 70 plus, then for sure it will definitely be able to outdo your old armor sets. But for what it is right now, your watermark isn't very high like mine. Mine is only, I think, 57. Don't even bother getting the higher level armor sets. Take your time getting them. Alright. There you go. As long as I got the marks on me, it's a guarantee we'll fucking get the mechanics right. We almost got him. There you go. We are almost out of toads. Oh, there we go. A skill core. Nebula's Echo. As an effect, where the decreased base damage by 25% effect is not applied, when Nebula Resonance effect ends due to consuming all resonance stacks, boost is restoring Constellation's health recovery by 5%. This would be actually insane for an orb user. An orb user would go crazy with this. Ooh, 12 fortitude. Let's go. Alright, we got enough for one more. If that. Alright, we're gonna leave this party first, and then we're gonna match make. Yeah, console does have more players. This game does run alright on console. It doesn't run as bad. That shit right there is huge, though. I bet you orb users are probably going crazy about this one. This one's strong. The damage decreases base damage by 25%. You don't lose that effect no more? That's crazy. What if we can sell it in the auction house? Maybe even seal it. Nope. What about the auction house? Can I sell it? Fucking hate the auction house. I think the auction house is the most bullshit fucking system in a video game I've seen in a long time. Nothing highlighted, so I'm gonna assume that's a no. Alright. Because we're definitely going to get the movement speed on the boots as well for the 9 live set. So that's going to be something for sure. Alright, last T2 dungeon. And it's fucking Felinax. Damn. Really hoping it was going to be the insect one again.
Whoa, you're a strong adventurer. They call this place Tungir's Grave.
And my camera lock bug is happening.
It's basically, they say there are machines inside the door.
I'd have to lock on
As
to
for
something
me,
just to
I think I'm
unclog
gonna
the
leave.
camera. There you go. There you go. Tried to move. This build's strong, man. 53.4k. Fuck. 53.4k toke so far. And it's gonna be just grinding Tungir's Hollow until we get 90 fucking alpha pine res skill core resin. Okay, fuck it.
Alert. Alert. Intruder detected. Activating security measures.
There we go. I almost died, but I lived.
Colossus energy activated. Internal defense systems engaged.
Done. There we go. Get that fucking thunderclouds going. Dude, that was a good hit. This party's doing it, man. This party's doing it. I think this is going to be a really good final T2 run right here. We'll be burned out on tokes. We'll have 53.4k Abyssal tokes that I've been hoarding. This part right here is going to be tough, though. Excuse me. When these guys are going to spawn in, it's going to be something. I hate the petrification on this shit, man. Damn, somebody died.
Felonex's cradle unlocked. Felonex activated.
All right, here we go. Let's get into it. Dude, somebody in this party is really fucking strong. Holy shit, dude. Look at Felonex's health. He's gonna go right into the tower right now. Probably gonna be crowd control again. Oh shit, I'm not. I normally am. Dude, I'm fucking them up. Boom. So nice, about to get flattened. I'm glad I got the thunderclouds on this because much stronger players, stronger than me, with willpower, so everybody does bonus damage because of like the debuffs I'm throwing on them. gonna do that fucking shit. Yep. Oh, I hate that attack, bro. He tried to do his force field, but it didn't work out. He got flattened again. He's done. Dude, hell yeah. I know I did a lot of damage that round. There we go. Alright, we're out of here. Another 1,800 Abyssal Tokes. And that brings us to 55.2k. Where are we at? We got another brooch. We got a skill core. Skill cores are looking alright today, man. They're looking alright today. Devs must have heard me bitching. Alright, we're gonna do some last minute crafting. And then I gotta head out, you guys. But for anybody who does want to come back, please be welcome to come back if you want. Oh. What does this do? Let's preview the chest. A 0.8% chance of getting waves from this? That's crazy. Versus Skill Core Gale Arrow, Skill Core Nightmare Melody, and Skill Core Crimson Imprint. This would be better for your gauntlet skills. More to your greatsword skill. Yeah, don't make the mistake of getting that and thinking you're going to get waves, because very good chance you're not. Its chances are low. We got some more unlock stones we can grab. We're definitely going to turn these into unlock stones. Alright, we're going to see how many we get. Got 40 unlock stones from that. 2 fortitudes. That puts us at 42 unlock stones. The next set of unlock stones are going to most likely go towards my 9 lives boots, which I'll show you guys right now. It has no traits, and the traits that are going to go into that are probably going to be max health, movement speed, and max stamina. So probably movement speed is probably what I'm going to invest in next. Or I'll just keep investing damage from the gauntlets. I got the attack speed already there. The max mana is not supposed to be there at all, but we fucked up. It's too late now. Can't take it back. Alright, sorry guys, this has been a short stream, but it's going to have to be. With that being said, it's Army Wolf Gaming. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Alright, take it easy. I'll be streaming later, most likely. So if my Throne of Liberty people want to come back, please do. We still got some weeklies we got to do, some things we got to grind out. Still got to do the Clanthea raid, a few other things. So we'll see how it goes. Not gonna lie, we got quite a bit of skill core resins, you know, quite a bit of skill core resins. But still, for what it's worth, we should even it shouldn't even be that difficult to be getting that many. You know what I mean? That should be like a regular thing, but this is how they're running it. So, honestly speaking, you guys, just tread lightly on how you wanna handle this with your grind, because you will burn out on this grind. Believe me, you will fucking burn out on this grind. Alright? Alright. Well, with that being said, it's Army Wolf Gaming. I'll see you guys later. I wish I could deconstruct all of these. I can't though. But it's Army Wolf Gaming. I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy. Enjoy your time out if you do go out or do anything. And have a good rest of your days. I will be back tonight, and I'll either be streaming Elden Ring or Throne of Liberty. I don't know yet. We're going to see. Alright, peace, bros.